Well, we're just going to start working on the next building. As you can see from the last video, did a bunch of work on it, the lighting, and installed the neon wire, the electroluminescent wire. And now it's time to get back to building some buildings. Waiting on my Quonset hut, which should be coming in pretty soon. I'll be starting on that, but in the meantime, I have the materials here now to start this new building, which is going to be Chimmy's Lowriders, Vargas Upholstery. It's an upholstery shop that started right after World War II when Chimmy's dad got back from the war and decided that he was going to open up his own upholstery shop. And they started in upholstery and then moved on to suspension pieces and custom lowrider work. And now they build, along with their upholstery, they also build lowriders. And there's my buddy Chimmy. I'm going to paint him up a little bit to actually look like the real Chimmy. Chimmy is a friend of mine that I used to drive cab with. And he suggested a lowrider shop, and I thought, well, why not name it after him? He's got a great name. So what we're doing with this is a little different, similar though to other things I've done. I'm going to build this out of an HO kit. And what I'm using is, I'm actually using two HO kits. I'm using two of the City Classics. It's the 107 Carson Street kit. And it's a good little kit. It's got some nice details cast into the walls, and where I don't want the details, I can always change that. I can cover it up, veneer it with a piece of brick or so I did a mock-up of the building, and I'm using two kits. So up front here, we're going to put a couple doors, and these are the from rail scale. And we're going to make the openings and put two of those guys in there. On the side here, we're going to have a door and one of these windows. And then up front here, we're going to have two windows. Put them together. And then we got the doorway up here. Now, with the kit, what you get with one kit is you get two short wall pieces, two long wall pieces, and a couple pieces of styrene roof. And this is supposed to be if you want to build a dock pieces. You can cut them and use them however you want. I'm going to try to use this as much as I can. There's a few pieces here I can use. I can always use flat styrene, but I believe that the roof is at least part of the roof. Yeah, it's going to be a little bigger than what. So, got my always trustworthy evergreen sheets of styrene right there. So I'm using two kits. And with the price of styrene right now, keeps going up. I mean, it depends on what you get. Your plain sheets, aren't too bad yet. These are $4. $3.99 at Hobby Lobby. That's, I can tell I bought that one at Hobby Lobby because of the tag. This one I got at the hobby shop. It's a one sheet. It's $4.39. These sheets here go for around $8 almost. It's like $7 something a sheet for anything with a detail on it. Now for the kits aren't really that badly priced. Let's walk over here to the computer, and I'm just gonna show you what we can find on here. And you can see there's several. Actually, there's quite a few of these kits. They run anywhere from $16.50 to like $30. This is 14 results, but then there is more results underneath. You can kind of see there's one for 27, $16.50, but $10 shipping. You always gotta check the shipping. Now here's a good one here, $22.65 with free shipping. That's better than, you know, paying less and paying more for shipping. But you get the idea. The kits are widely available. Um, they're nice, thick resin kits. Easy to cut, easy to drill. Do whatever you got to do with it. Looking for my ruler. I got my scale ruler here, and there's my scale ruler. All right, check this real quick. I'm sorry about messing with the camera there. Okay, and this wall is 15 feet tall. 15 feet tall in S scale is, you know, a good height for a single story building, single story commercial building. You know, it's right in range. So you're basically, you can turn, you know, like I've done before, I've turned HO scale kits into S scale buildings. And this one I don't have to raise the walls on. All I'm doing is basically adding some doors and windows. The windows are actually HO scale, but windows are nice because, you know, they're all different sizes in the real world. So, you know, HO scale windows like this work just fine for a lot of your S scale needs, and 1/64 scale needs. These are 1/64 scale doors. They come from rail scale. I think they come six. They might come six to a pack. But these are nice. I use a lot of them, as you can probably tell. I think this door here is probably from Tichy. Grant Line makes S-scale doors also. You can get them from Des Plaines Hobbies outside of Chicago. They have a website, Des Plaines Hobbies. Sells all kinds of S-scale doors and windows from all the companies. From Tichy and Grant Line are the two big ones that come to mind as far as S-scale doors and windows. Here's a package of S-scale doors, 3 to a package, $3.50. They might be a little more expensive now. I bought these several years ago. But you get 3 S-scale doors with frames, you know, for a little over $1 a piece. Can't beat that. So, you know, 2 of these kits, you know, got about $40. I think I got free shipping on the one and paid like $18 for it, something like that. And the other one I bought at a hobby shop for $10. You know, so I have $30 into the walls basically, which really isn't bad, especially when you consider the expense of textured styrene sheets, where they're going for now, and the fact that I double up walls when I build them generally. So, you know, you're looking at double the cost. You know, so I think you can save some money. You know, this is one of the ways I save money. And these little City Classic kits are nice to use. And that's about all I got right now. We're going to work on this. When I get the Quonset hut, I'll show you that. I got a couple other things going on. Or let's just take a walk over to the diorama here. And gentleman who produces S-scale sent me this as a sample, and I'm going to use this as a front for a business. I think it's going to be a cleaners. I'm going to do a little alterations to it. I'm going to raise it up just a hair. This is like a warehouse building, a garage type building, so it's a little lower than I'd like. I'm going to do a proper 2-story commercial building, so I want to just add a little bit to the bottom. This is an excellent sheet. I'll have to look up his website and get it to you guys, because he does a lot of he's doing more S scale now. He usually does mostly HO and O scale, and he's starting to get into S scale more, and if the demand's there, he'll continue. But he makes these basically universal walls that have the windows are already cut out, doorways cut out. He'll tell you which model number to get for the windows and the doors. So all you got to do is just order those windows and doors. You can pop them in. You can make whatever buildings you really want. And it's a resin cast, and nice, thick enough, you know. It's a nice piece, and I will get his website for you guys, and you can check him out for yourself. And like I said, we're just going to do some alterations to this because I can't leave nothing alone. And where else? Oh, yeah. Cutting the roads. We're going to lay down the vinyl that I use to make the roads. I don't know if you can get this stuff. I got this from my brother, who bought it at our garage sale from a guy who worked at a vinyl factory. And this was like some stuff that they made. And I ended up with one roll of it. I have just enough, I think, to finish the other side when I start working on that. I do have a large sheet of gray that's similar to this, but this black is a little thicker and it's a little better than the other stuff. So, I mean, if I need to, I can use that. But when people ask me what I do for roads, this is what I do. This is a textured vinyl. And, oops, I don't know if you can see the texture in it. It's got a nice texture. It takes paint well. It takes powder well. You know, so, but we're going to glue that down. Right now, I am out of glue. So, I'm going to town later this afternoon, and then I'll get some proper glue, get that glued down, cut the other piece over there, lay that down. So then we'll have some streets, one more step to getting it more finished looking. And well, that's about it for now. So we'll just continue on with this. So anyways, like and subscribe, and share, comment. I appreciate everything. This is first part of a series on building this building. So as we go, I'll add more. I'm probably not going to do it all at once because I know the videos get too long for you guys otherwise. So we'll keep it short. We'll see you next time.